Really? You wasn't even gonna fight for me? You wasn't gonna fight for me, for real. You just gonna let me go? Alright, bet. And that's why I'm leaving. What's up, everyone? It's Tiny C. Wilson, and I'm back with another video. Alright, you guys, so today I'm going to talk about how I was able to save over $700 on car insurance. I guess I can start with a little bit of a backstory. I never had my own insurance. I never even had my own car up until last April. I was always driving under my parents' insurance. I was always driving a car that they had. So I was actually driving a 1998. I had a station wagon. I'm not ashamed of it because I used to have everybody up in that station wagon. I used to fit all but 10 people, more people in that car. We used to be out whipping, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna insert that right here. So that was the car I had. Last April on my birthday, actually, I got into a pretty bad car accident and I totaled it. And yeah, so after that I was out of a car for about a month. And for anyone who knows me personally, not having a car, I'm all over the place. So I actually just graduated from Temple University. I live in Philly. I live about 25 minutes away from my school. So having to go from home, and I commute on top of that. So having to go from home to school, back home sometimes, back to school for practice. It was a lot. And then to not have a car, like I'm a Zumba instructor, a hairstylist, like I do so many things that I really need a car. I was looking all over the internet because I wanted to buy a car originally. I had saved up about $10,000 for a car. I didn't find a car that I actually wanted, or that I actually felt like, okay, like I'm gonna spend my money on this. The day before I actually bought my car, I had to teach Zumba and no one was home. There was no car here and I didn't expect that, so I had to take an Uber, and it was like I'm basically like I'm losing money. I'm paying to get there and to get home, and I wasn't even getting all that much as a Zumba instructor anyways. So I was like, nah, this is not gonna work anymore. I need to get a car. So my mom took me to this mechanic. He had a car, $2,500, and I bought it. I was like, okay, whatever, $2,500. Went ahead and got my registration, all that stuff, and then I had to get insurance. So just like I said, I had never had my own car. I never had a car in my name. I never had to get insurance. So like I was always on my parents' insurance, I guess. I don't know how they worked that out, but I never had my own insurance. I never had to pay for insurance. So I'm like, oh my God, like what do I even do now? Just turned 21, just bought my own car. Like I was kind of like all over the place. So my ex, he actually used to work in like the car industry, like selling cars, all those things. So I called him. I'm like, hey, like, what should I do? I had called Progressive at first, I think. Progressive or State Farm, one of the two. And they wanted me to put $500 down, $200 a month. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, is that how much insurance really costs? He's like, nah, call this place. So I called them, and it was, I ended up getting a insurance policy with Bristol West. If you do your research on Bristol West, it's basically like it's insurance. Like it's insurance, and I was in a situation where I needed insurance. Like I just bought my car, I needed insurance. Like I was trying to have all my ducks in a row. I called them up and they're like, okay, I think I had to put like one something down. It was $180 a month. And I was like, all right, well, that's better than what the other people was telling me, so I get it. Mind you, my car is a '03 Hyundai Sonata, and all I got was liability. My premium was $1,182, so almost $1,200. So I'm thinking, I never had insurance before. I also had just gotten into a car accident the month before. So I'm like, all right, cool. Gave them the money, started paying my payments, and we're good. Like I'm out here, I got my new car in my name, I got insurance in my name, and I'm doing good. I'm like, all right, you know, I'm 21, I'm out here. Up until last week. Last week, they sent me my new premium, and my premium was gonna be $1,282. $1,282 again. '03 Hyundai Sonata, just liability, $1,282. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. So I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna fly. So I'm on the phone with someone. And he's like, nah, I got Geico. I'm like, Geico? You mean like save 15% or more by switching to Geico? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. let me hit it up. So in order to go about getting a new car insurance policy, you want a car insurance shop. I'm shopping. Like, y'all like shopping. Everyone like Amazon, Victoria's Secret, whatever y'all shop on. Y'all like shopping. I like shopping too. So I go on Progressive and I get my quote. And the way it goes is you could put in they might ask you for the year, make and model of your car, your driver's license number, any type of violations, accidents, or anything that has happened while you had this car. And they'll give you a quote. So a quote is an estimate of your policy or whatever your premium will be. But more than likely the estimate is not going to be far from what you actually will have to pay. My estimate for Progressive was about $900. So I'm already like, whoa, this is crazy, because I was just about to pay $12.82 for my new insurance policy with Bristol West. Let me hit up Geico. So I go to Geico, put in year, make, model, driver's license number, driver's history, and how about they gave me a quote for $300. $300 for 6 months. It's no way. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, dad, mom, all these people, because it's no way that this is real. I called my dad, he answered the phone, I was like, dad, like, Geico is saying $300 for a 6-month policy. And he was like, that's really good. But my parents are from Trinidad, so my dad didn't know much about insurance, he said. And I was like, okay, that's fine. He was like, just wait, call them tomorrow. I said, no problem. So I call up Geico. I'm like, hello. My name is Tiny C. Wilson. I just went online and I got a quote for $300, and this is just too good to be true. So I need you to tell me this is too good to be true. And homeboy is like, yeah, well, sometimes insurance is too good to be true, and that's just how it goes. And I was like, wow. So he pulls up the quote that I did for myself online, and he kind of goes through it. So actually, like I said, you have to put in your accident history. So I also got into a car accident this February. This wasn't my fault though. It wasn't my fault. I put that one in, but I didn't put in the accident from last year. It raised my premium up about $100. So that puts us at $400. Right? So let's do the math here. Let's round. We had $1,200 with Bristol West, and then we got $400 with Geico. Which one we going to? Come on. And then on top of that, Geico has hella discounts. Discounts. We love discounts, right? Yes. Alright, so Geico, like I said, they have so many discounts. So I'm actually going to go ahead onto the app. Well, before I do that, let me tell you how it went canceling my policy with my other insurance. Well, first, when I told my dad about Geico and their $400 policy, he was like, go ahead and call Bristol West first and see what they have to say. Apparently, when you try to leave insurance companies, they might try to give you some type of deal. Alright, let's see what they have to say. I'm a loyal girl. Let's see what they have to say. I call up Bristol West. Hey, my name is Tiny C. Wilson. I'm looking to cancel my policy. Here goes the man. Okay, can you just give me your policy number? Like, really? Really? You wasn't even gonna fight for me? You wasn't gonna fight for me, for real. You just gonna let me go? Alright, bet. And that's why I'm leaving. And I'm going to Geico. Now, let's get into the app. They have their app. So we go ahead to Geico. They gave me 15% off the policy. You know, with COVID-19 and all that stuff, they're giving real discounts. I would say if you don't got Geico, get Geico. We're gonna view my billing. At the top it says you have received the Geico give back 15% credit of $69.32. It was automatically applied to my policy. So this was when I had first signed up. They took that $69.32 automatically off. Oh, here we're looking at my discounts right now. So it says that I saved a total of $273.35. So we're going to go ahead and look more into it. So Drive Easy Participation. So the Drive Easy Participation, so basically there's an app they have called Drive Easy, and it kind of just monitors your driving. Fast you go, fast brakes, even the times of day and night you're driving, because you know you're more likely to get into a car accident at certain times of the day. I mean, y'all want to monitor my driving? Monitor my driving, I don't care. $115 off just so they can monitor my driving. Then I got a discount for being a good student. So I was a full-time student, unmarried, between the ages of 16 and 25. I had an over 3.0 average, and I am the owner of my vehicle. So I got $9.52 off just for that, and I got $115.54 off of my premium because I paid in full. Also, passive restraint, let's read what this is. This discount is automatically applied based on the vehicle identification number. The private passenger vehicles equipped with a passage restraint system such as airbags, passive or automatic front seatbelts. Okay, well, I got seatbelts, so I guess anyone could get that unless your car doesn't have seatbelts, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't have seatbelts in your car, but maybe you're afraid of seatbelts. Sponsored marketing, let's see. This discount is applied because you, your spouse, or eligible partner are a member of an organization affiliated with Geico. I don't know what. Oh, here we go. So I'm actually in Sigma Delta Pi, which is a honor society, and I think that is what this is for. Get an honor society coverages. So here we go. I have bodily injury liability, $15,000. Property damage liability, $25,000. And I want to find my actual payment because $462 is the premium. So I found it. So I actually paid $392.81, and I had to pay that from the actual premium, the $462. I ended up paying $392 because I paid in full. So this is another thing where we could talk about like credit cards and how if you don't have the money now, having a credit card could really help you. But I'm going to talk about that in another video, so stay tuned for that one. I love this application because, you know, in the day and age, we love apps. Like, we love accessibility. We love things being easy and getting right to them what we need. So yeah, like, it's dope. So let's go ahead and look at the Drive Easy app. So you have the Drive Easy app. Great. So here we are, and the app kind of just talks about, you know, the things that it just looks at different things, like I said. So let's just go through what we're seeing here. So my driver score right now is 66, which is not very good. I don't know what the scale is, but it's not good. So here's how they break it down. So right now we're at distracted driving. So basically that's how many times you have your phone in your hand while you're driving versus your focus time, which is not having your phone, because I guess nothing else could take your focus other than your phone while you're driving. Anyway, it said that I'd be hard braking. I don't think I do. But if the app says I do, then I guess I do. So I better stop hard braking, right? Distance driven, you know, they want you to drive not as many miles. They don't want you to drive too far. You know, the farther you drive, the more likely you are to get into a car accident. That's not what they want. So I didn't drive very far. I literally had the app for maybe like a couple days, and everywhere's closed, so where am I going anyways? The time of the day, like I said, they want you to drive. They don't want you to drive too late at night. But yeah, that's the app. And yeah, so I'm super excited to be with Geico. Let's see if I can pull up my other insurance policy actually. All right, so I got into Bristol West, which is what I was with before, so I'm screen recording right now. So my policy premium was $11.82 for this last one, and I don't know if I can find what they were going to give me before. If I can, I'll insert it, but I think it was going to go up to $12.82. So I was paying about $199 a month, almost $200 a month for my policy. But remember, this was my first policy. Like, I never had anything before, so I didn't know any better. Like, I didn't know. So that's why I'm making the video, so you guys can know better too. Like, shop around. Like, don't settle for one premium policy. Like, I had to get a policy that day. I knew about Geico, I knew about Progressive, I knew Like a Good Neighbor, State Farm is there. I knew about all this stuff, but like, I thought, when you see things on commercials, you never really think that they're, not to say real, but that you would actually have those things. So I didn't really look at them, but yeah, I was advised to go with Bristol West, and that's what I did. And I mean, you live and you learn. Like, it's not like I was paying thousands of dollars. It was $1,100 for 6 months. Well, I had it for a whole year now. So that was $2,300, $2,364 on my insurance for the year. Still not a horrible, like, it's not bad. That's not a lot of money, but I'm glad that I'm only going to be spending $800 now as opposed to $2,300 for the year. So let's keep on going and looking at this app. We can look at my coverages, my coverage details, and compare it with the other one. So bodily damage, $15,000, just like my other one. just like what I have with Geico. Property damage $5,000 and medical expense $5,000. So you can see that I was paying a lot more and getting a lot less than what I'm getting right now with Geico. Like, this is really, like, as I'm making this video, I'm still shook. I'm still shook because I really only paid $392 for my insurance, or $382 or whatever it was. I'm messing up these numbers. I should have had them written down, but y'all get the point. Basically, I went from paying $1,200 to paying $400. So let me just show y'all a visual what that looks like. So this is how much we saved. All this money would have not been mine. All this money would have been going to Bristol West for what? I was getting a lot less than what I'm getting with Geico now. So $800 back in my pocket because I switched to Geico. And if you have any questions about insurance, shopping for insurance, you know, you're just a new driver like I was. Like, I'm here, I'm making these videos so you guys, you know, have someone to relate to, someone that you could learn from, because I didn't really have someone telling me, oh, you should go ahead and find new insurance policies, because I was going to go ahead and pay for my new insurance policy. That's what I was going to do, but I started thinking, like, this is not right. I have an 03. All I have is liability. Why am I paying so much money? So I'm here to help you guys. You know, these videos are for you. I just want to be that person that, you know, gives you guys advice. And on that note, I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.